When you go to a restaurant, you expect to see your food, but it's not often you get to see where it's raised. As TWILA's Neil Melancon tells us, at Istrouma Eatery and Brewery, you can do both at the same time.
Tucked away south of Baton Rouge is Istrouma Eatery and Brewery at Sugar Farms. It's a mouthful, but that's by design. Owner John Haynes and his wife both come from farming backgrounds. While they both went to school for something else, they both wanted to come back to the farm.
My wife and I both are fourth generation cattle farmers on both sides, and so we love being on the farm. It's a lot of responsibility, it's tough work, but it's something that we wanted to be able to share with other people.
John's background is in the arts, which is proudly displayed at Istrouma. You can tell through the canvas he never truly left the farm.
I was a professional painter for many years, shared my work in galleries around the country. My wife was the marketing arm, I was the painter. Then we got into film and entertainment, where we did documentaries and corporate films and that kind of thing. Did that for many years. But, you know, there's something about ag that just stays in your blood.
It can be hard to tell the farm and the restaurant apart. Right outside the doors, they raise some of the products they use inside.
We have, on one of our pizzas, we have what we call a figgy piggy. And so we have our figs. We have many fig trees on the farm. We have some of our citrus on the farm. We're doing a lot of our herbs. We have a farmerita pizza that we grow our own basil for.
They also have a wide selection of beer on tap. That said, it's still a family atmosphere here, which is something carefully cultivated.
We didn't want to have like a bar that was just for adults. And so it's a part of that culture of building a culture that welcomes the kids. You know, we have one of my neighbors down the street. This is his discipline. In other words, he tells the kids, if you are not good this week, I'm not taking you to Istrouma to get a pizza. You know, and I'm like, I love it.
And even with a ready-made market, it's still not easy to farm, John says. The drought this summer was difficult on the pastures, and the recent rains have been a challenge for his animals.
I think I'll always walk around with an orange cone, work in progress, but I think that's a part of it. I had a farmer buddy of mine one time tell me when we first bought the farm, he said, you'll never, ever get the farm to exactly where you want it to be. So you have to enjoy that process.
Every day, though, the work of tending the land calls John to this life.
George Washington Carver was a famous farmer, and one of his scriptures was, speak to nature, and you will learn by speaking to nature. In other words, being in nature and praying, what is it that I can learn from this plant, this animal? And it's amazing what I've learned just being on the farm every day.
Whatever you're looking for here at Istrouma or Sugar Farms, it's likely you'll find some direction. And with their commitment to community, sustainability, and fresh ag products, they'll likely be here for a long time to come. Reporting from St. Gabriel, Louisiana, I'm Neil Melancon.
Istrouma Eatery and Brewery is open Thursday through Sunday, and much of its menu is online. If you want to check it out, you can find a link on our website at twilatv.org.